Arts. Myself, Kaashmitaa Surendran, will be your MC for tonight. Before we commence, I'd like to make a few announcements. Kindly take note that no drinks and food are allowed inside the auditorium. Also, please ensure that there are no flash photography, unnecessary movements, or sound. We request you to switch your mobile phones to the silent mode. Thank you for your cooperation. அனைவருக்கும் இனிய மாலை வணக்கம். தக்ஷரா நுண்கலை பள்ளி மாணவர்களின் சலங்கை பூஜைக்கு உங்களை வரவேற்பதில் மிகுந்த மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். நான் கவிதா தமிழ்செல்வம், இன்றைய நிகழ்ச்சியின் தொகுப்பாளர். நிகழ்வை தொடங்குவதற்கு முன் சில அறிவிப்புகள். அரங்கத்திற்குள் குளிர்பானம் மற்றும் உணவுப் பொருட்கள் எதுவும் அனுமதிக்கப்பட மாட்டாது என்பதை கவனத்தில் கொள்ளவும். மேலும் ஃப்ளாஷ் புகைப்படம் மற்றும் தேவையற்ற அசைவுகளை தவிர்க்கவும். தங்களின் தொலைபேசியை சைலண்ட் மோட்க்கு மாற்றுமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். உங்கள் ஒத்துழைப்புக்கு நன்றி. We begin the evening with an invocatory song on Lord Ganesha. The song will be sung by Shrimathi Sharmila Devi Sivaguru and accompanied by Dakshayani Chandramohan.
Shri Ganesha Charanam, Shri Ganesha Charanam, Gajanana, Shri Ganesha Charanam, Gajanana, Shri Ganesha Charanam, Gajanana,
பாரின் இசைத்தொழில் 100 வகை பல ஆரம்பம் செய்பவனே, பொருள் சேரும் வழியினில் சிந்தை கெடாமல் ஆணவம் கொய்பவனே, இறைவா எங்கள் ஆணவம் கொய்பவனே. தமிழ்தாய்க்கு எங்கள் முதற்கண் வணக்கம். இந்நிகழ்ச்சிக்கு வருகை புரிந்திருக்கும் மதிப்பிற்குரிய சபையோரே, இரு கரம் கூப்பி உங்களை வரவேற்பதில் பெருமிதம் கொள்கிறேன். உங்கள் ஆசையுடன் இன்றைய சலங்கை பூஜை இனிதே நடைபெற எல்லாம் வல்ல இறைவனை வேண்டுகிறோம். பரதநாட்டிய நடனம் முறையான கட்டமைப்புடைய நாட்டிய சாஸ்திரத்தை அடிப்படையாக கொண்ட முதன்மை நடனக்கலையாக திகழ்கிறது. பண்டைய தமிழகத்தில் இருந்த கோவில்களில் தோன்றிய பரத கலையானது 2000 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்பே வழக்கத்தில் இருந்ததற்கான குறிப்புகள் தொல்காப்பியத்தில் கூறப்படுகிறது. சிலப்பதிகாரம் போன்ற தமிழ் சங்க இலக்கியங்களில் பரதநாட்டியத்திற்கான தனித்துவமான பாணியும் பாரம்பரியமும் மிக நுட்பமாக காட்டப்பட்டிருக்கின்றன. சலங்கை பூஜை என்னும் நிகழ்வில் ஒரு மாணவன் அல்லது மாணவி பரதக்கலையின் அடிப்படைகளை முறையே தன் குருவிடம் கற்றபின் அவரின் ஆசையோடு சலங்கைக்கு முறையான பூஜையும் இறை ஆசைகளும் பெற்று முதன்முறையாக அவற்றை அணிந்து ஆடுவதே இந்நிகழ்வின் முக்கிய பொருளாய் விளங்குகின்றது. இன்றைய நிகழ்ச்சியின் முதல் அங்கமாக திகழ்வது புஷ்பாஞ்சலி. நடனமணிகள் மேடைக்கு வந்து தன் பாதம் பதித்து ஆடும் உமாதேவிக்கும் 33 கோடி தேவர்களுக்கும் குருவுக்கும் கலைஞர்களுக்கும் அவையோருக்கும் மலர்கள் தூவி அஞ்சலி செலுத்துவதே இந்த வழக்கத்தின் பொருள். அதனைத் தொடர்ந்து கஜானன யுத்தம் விநாயகரை போற்றும் ஒரு கிருதி. இது முத்துசுவாமி தீட்சிதரால் இயற்றப்பட்டது. Bharatanatyam is a major Hindu form of Indian classical dance. A description of Bharatanatyam from the 2nd century CE can be found in the ancient Tamil epic Sivapragaram, while temple sculptures of the 6th to 9th century CE suggest it was a highly refined performance art by the 1st millennium CE. Bharatanatyam is the oldest classical dance tradition in India. The dance form was prevalent in ancient Tamil Nadu, and several books such as the Natya Shastra and Abhinaya Darpana have codified it. Salangai Puja is done when students complete a formal study or upon learning the basic study of Bharatanatyam. The students then start formally wearing the anklet and stage dance performances. The custom holds a lot of significance because only upon the completion of Salangai Puja, a dancer is allowed to adorn it and perform the classical dance. This evening's Salangai Puja will commence with the Pushpanjali. The dancers pay their obeisance to the Astistic, who are the guardians of the 8 directions, the Guru, members of the orchestra, and the audience. This is followed by a kriti in praise of Lord Ganesha, which is composed by Muthuswami Dikshithar. Pushpanjali, Ragam Chakravaham, Talam Adi. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the school, Dakshra Fine Arts. Dakshra Fine Arts is an academy dedicated to enhance the creativity of individuals through the richness of Indian classical dance and music. Founded by its artistic director, Nrityanjali Shrimathi Mohanapriya Govindapillai, this academy provides a conducive learning environment with truly committed teachers to nurture and inspire their students to develop their inherent talent in dance, music, and fine arts. Students at Dakshra Fine Arts range from between 5 and 55 years old, truly reflecting the philosophy that age is never a barrier to learn this ancient art form. All that is required is a genuine interest, passion, and determination to learn. Every year, the artistic director and her team at Dakshra Fine Arts would choreograph and produce Nrityanjali, which is the Academy's main platform that provides all their students the experience and exposure needed to make significant enhancements in their chosen arts education. தொடர்ந்து திஸ்ர அலாரிப்பு. மலரின் மலரும் தன்மையை வெளிப்படுத்துவது போல நடனமணியின் சரீரத்தை தயார் நிலைப்படுத்துவதோடு அவரின் சிந்தனைகளையும் மன எண்ணங்களையும் ஒருநிலைப்படுத்தும் வகையில் அமைந்ததே அலாரிப்பு. Next, Thrisra Alaripu. Alaripu literally means flowering, that is, opening of the body and limbs to get prepared to execute more difficult pieces to be taken up subsequently. Alaripu frees the dancer from distraction, thus making her single-minded. In Alaripu, the dancer takes leave of her subjective consciousness and identifies herself with the universal consciousness.
Down.
Tam. Before moving on to the next item, I'd like to introduce the Guru, Shrimathi Mohanapriya Govindapillai. To her, dancing is her life, passion and breath. Inspired by her Guru, Shrimathi Shamala Narayanan of the Temple of Fine Arts, Kuala Lumpur, Shrimathi Mohanapriya has been dancing for over 30 years, making her the established dancer she is today. To broaden her horizon in numerous dance forms, she pursued Odissi, Kuchipudi, Manipuri and folk. Throughout her years as a Temple of Fine Arts student, she has performed extensively within the country and abroad in London, Australia, China, Sri Lanka and Singapore. Shrimathi Mohanapriya was trained in Sangeetam by Kumari Shivamani at the Temple of Fine Arts for 5 years. Dakshra Fine Arts is the realization of Shrimathi Mohanapriya's dream of establishing her Indian Dance and Cultural Academy. DFA has come a long way since its inception in 2015. From a single dance and cultural academy with fewer than 10 students, the school has grown into 3 branches in the last 7 years with an excess of 150 students from the branches in Subang, Puchong and Rawang. Professionally, a BSc IT graduate who was teaching IT in schools, she is now a full-time dancer, dance teacher and the artistic director of Dakshra Fine Arts. Inspired by Nrityanjali India, Shrimathi Mohanapriya, as the director of Nrityanjali Malaysia 2021, initiated this event to make its mark in the Guinness World Record listing for the most significant number of people performing a choreographed dance on an online platform simultaneously. Being an accomplished dancer with accurate artistic values, she has also judged a few dance programs. Guru Shrimathi Mohanapriya, a determined learner, believes that learning is a lifelong process and it's vital to keep constantly learning and not stop seeking knowledge. As a passionate learner, she is currently taking up the Nattuvangu classes advanced level with Nattuvanar Dr. Joy Krishnan from Kerala, India. Embarking on a journey to fulfill her dreams of learning Veena, she started Veena class with Srimathi Usha Venkataraman and now continues with Guru Srimathi Kalaselvi at DFA. At the same time, she is also pursuing diploma in Bharatanatyam with the Bridge Academy College of Media and Fine Arts, India. Ladies and gentlemen, Guru Shrimathi Mohanapriya Govindapillai. Next, I would like to introduce Shrimathi Hanusha Devi Mohanadas. Shrimathi Hanusha began her journey in Bharatanatyam at the tender age of 5 at the Temple of Fine Arts under the tutelage of her Adi Guru, the late Sri Sivadas. Upon his demise, she continued this divine journey under Srimathi Radha Shetty. She also studied under the guidance of the late Guru Sri Adyar K. Lakshman in India. She has performed extensively at many local and international venues. Hanusha is versatile in other dance forms including Odissi, semi-classical, fusion and basic contemporary. She has worked in productions such as Butterfly Lovers, Inheritance Dance Voyage, Cebu and Saptarang International Dance Festival, Masuri, collaboration with Istana Budaya, also featuring her vocal talents and her voice for the female lead. In the year 2006, she won the title Dancer of the Year in a national level Bharatanatyam competition by the Cine Fashion magazine. Apart from her dance voyage, Hanusha is well versed in Carnatic music, where her journey began at the age of 5 under Guru Srimati Sivamani Chalaya and the late Guru Sri Nagasami Bhagavathar. She has won many national and state level Devaram competitions and was the state champion in the years 1989 to 1990. She also trained for a short duration under Guru Srimati Suryakala in India. She has learned Veena under Guru Srimati Meenakshi and is currently under Guru Sri Kuhan. She holds a master's in counseling and is a licensed family and marriage counseling psychologist. She is an educator, head of student affairs, and a counselor with an international school in KL. She is on a next journey to pursue her PhD in educational psychology in the near future. She is a proud mother of 3 young children and is currently the principal of Dakshra Fine Arts, Pucham Uttama, and is also the Bharatanatyam and Sangeetam teacher at DFA Pucham Uttama. Shrimathi Hanusha Devi Mohanadas. This evening, we have a very special guest amongst us. Guru Sri Malar Gunaratnam, fondly addressed as Teacher Malar. Shrimathi Malar's dance career started with the Shivadas Vatsala dance troupe at the age of 8. When Swamiji's dream of creating the Temple of Fine Arts was proposed, she was one of the pioneers and founding members of the remarkable institution. She began teaching Bharatanatyam at the Temple of Fine Arts since the year 1981. Currently, she continues to serve the Temple of Fine Arts as a full-time senior dance director involved in the teaching of dance and in several multifaceted activities of the Temple of Fine Arts, including medical and other healthcare services that the Temple of Fine Arts provide. Teacher, thank you for taking your time to be with us today. We kindly request you to be on stage with us. I'd like to request Guru Srimati Mohanapriya and Guru Srimati Hanusha Devi to honor Teacher Malar. Dear Teacher Malar, we'd like you to say a few words.
Hari Om and good evening to everybody. I am indeed very, very proud to be present here today and to see and witness the performances by our graduates, Mohanapriya as well as Hanusha. Performances means they are performing in their own rights, either as the musician, as the vocalist, as the Natyarambam. And they are all very multi-talented children, and of course it gives me such great honor and pride to be present here. And I make it a point always to attend these performances presented by our graduates purely to encourage them and spur them on so that they will go and reach to and achieve to much higher heights. So congratulations to both of you and your school. I'm indeed very, very proud of you all. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you once again, Teacher Mother. The next dance is Jadiswaram. Jadiswaram is an item of pure dance which has the adavus set to the rhythmic syllables known as the jadi and the swara patterns set in a particular raga and tala. தொடர்ந்து வழங்கப்படவிருக்கும் நடனம் சத்தீஸ்வரம். ராகம் என்ற பந்தத்தில் நன்கு இணைக்கப்பட்ட ஸ்வர கோர்வைகளுடன் நடைபேதங்கள் தழுவும் வண்ணம் உருவாக்கம் கொண்ட ஜதி ஸ்வரங்களுக்கு ஏற்றவாறு அடுத்த நடனம் வழங்கப்படும். சத்தீஸ்வரம், ராகம் வரமும், தாளம் ஆதி. Dear guests, we will now take a short 30 minutes break. Please help yourself to some refreshments and light snacks at the foyer. Audience are expected to be seated in the auditorium by 8:10 p.m. Thank you.